In the event of a fire, it's important to know the proper procedures to follow because fire is fast. In less than 30 seconds, a small flame can grow into a major fire, and that's not the time to start learning where the exit is. So crank your AC to high, because things are gonna get hot as we learn the elements of a fire, recognize the fire triangle, and discuss different types of fire extinguishers. 3 elements are required to occur a fire. First, a fuel. Source fire needs something to burn, such as a solid, liquid, or gas. Second, an adequate oxygen supply. There needs to be a sufficient supply of oxygen to keep a fire burning. And third, heat or an ignition source, something to start the fire when all 3 elements are present. They cause a chain reaction which results in combustion, or otherwise known as fire. All fires are not the same. In fact, there are 5 classes of fire and each requires a specific extinguisher. Before using an extinguisher, be sure to take note of the classification on the label. A Class A fire consists of ordinary combustibles. A Class A fire extinguisher contains water to remove the heat from the fire by cooling it. A Class B fire occurs when flammable or combustible liquids ignite. A Class B fire extinguisher contains trichemicals to smother the fire. A Class C fire involves energized electrical equipment. A Class C fire extinguisher contains an agent that is non-conductive, such as carbon dioxide. A Class D fire occurs when the fuel is a combustible metal. A Class D fire extinguisher contains dry powder to smother the fire. A Class K fire occurs when cooking oils and fats ignite, usually in commercial cooking areas such as restaurants and cafeterias. A Class K fire extinguisher contains a dry and or wet chemical mixture which forms a soapy foam to suppress the fire. It's easy to remember how to use a fire extinguisher if you can remember the acronym PASS, which stands for pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep. Pull the pin. This will allow you to discharge the extinguisher. Aim at the base of the fire. If you aim at the flames, the extinguishing agent will fly right through and do no good. You want to hit the fuel. Squeeze the top handle or lever. This depresses a button that releases the pressurized extinguishing agent in the extinguisher. Sweep from side to side until the fire is completely out. Start using the extinguisher from a safe distance away, then move forward. Once the fire is out, keep an eye on the area in case it reignites.